friends, we are in there. Let me make sure we on everything else too. All right. You know, that's like the lingo for a live video. Say, come on in.
Okay, let's do. All right, come on in.
Are you up on YouTube?
Oh, yep.
We're on YouTube.
We are on YouTube.
Oh.
We're on YouTube. We are on YouTube. Oh. How you do this?
It's like that echoing in the back.
So it comes in. It's like that. It comes in like a half a second behind.
Oh, that's not bad. Hey, y'all. Hey.
It comes in like a half a second behind. Girl, I need you to repeat it.
Hey, oh, we got Essence in the house.
Shout out to my
Good
line
evening
sister.
to you as well. Glory be to God on this amazing Sunday, and it is a very amazing Sunday. How are you doing today? I hope your Sunday is going great just as well. All right, we got my sister. Hey, Jocelyn.
We can see y'all today.
Listen, we can see y'all names today. Y'all know we were struggling. We can see y'all names today.
It acted right for us last week, so that's amazing. And so now it's still doing what it's supposed to do.
Right. Jocelyn, how's it going?
All right.
Essence, you cooking dinner yet, or is it too early? And what you?
So she on the same time as I am.
Oh,
because we in the same state. Just we live about 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours.
So that means it's just about dinner time. Well, you ain't cooking right now either, so
it is.
Like, no, you ain't cooking right now either. Anyway,
it is. We're gonna give them a minute.
Yeah, let's give them a few more minutes and see.
A few more minutes.
Just a few more minutes to get y'all all settled in here.
Jackson said school about to start.
She said, listen. And she put the periods in between. School is about to start. I know. Are they excited, Jocelyn? I know you. Trust me. I know that you're excited. But are they excited to go back? No, that means she was serious about school is about to start.
It is definitely about to start. All right.
She said she'd beyond excited. Have you prepared well? Did you get school clothes? Did you buy the shoes, the school supplies? Are you well prepared for that as well too? Okay, Essence, I see you. No cooking today, but I already made my husband something quick.
I know that's right.
It'd be like
done and over with.
Done and over with. And it's still early too, so you can relax for a little bit as well too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to help people get to YouTube. YouTube.
So the view on YouTube is.
I don't know. I wonder if you could have saw the YouTube comments as well too.
Yeah, I did. Last week I did.
Okay.
I saw both.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The Champions of Discord is normally on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they were live. They was live.
Right, you could see them. Yeah.
On but I could see them in the lineup where the names would be, and that made me, because I told you I had it set up because not thinking that I would be able to.
Right.
But I was able to, so it worked out for me.
Right.
So I'm more than sure it will come up if somebody
eventually, yeah, if someone's there
chimes in on YouTube. But we gonna go ahead and get this
started.
thing
You want to go ahead
started,
and get this
y'all.
started? We can do that.
Get this thing started.
All right. I said I'm just helping, making sure people come on into the correct thing. Okay. All right. Welcome everybody who is here in the chat so far that we have seen. We are glad that you guys are able to join in with us on today. I missed last week, but homegirl Petra, she held it down. Y'all definitely showed love. I was like, let me make sure I try to log in, even though I'm not going to be over there. But you definitely held it down, because I was in the comments like, okay.
I was I ain't going like I'm normally not nervous on camera, baby. I was nervous.
What?
I don't like that. Girl, yes, I'm not nervous.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I was nervous on camera. Okay.
But you did good. Like I said, for those who watched Petra last week, I'm sure, like, y'all let her know she did the thing last week. Like, I was proud from a distance. I was proud. Thank you. So I'm glad to be back with y'all today, and I'm definitely be glad to be back with my girl Petra, so we can get this ball rolling. So, like I said, once again, for those who are coming in, like I said, we appreciate y'all for showing us love and being here, because y'all could have been anywhere else. But y'all are here with us today. And so with that being said, so the first thing is first, it's going to take care of some business. The first thing's first, like I said, I'm Rachel. And so you can follow me at my business page. You can also find me at my personal RJ B Ray 11. I guess you don't have to, but I do have a little small business where I do Nike socks. I tie-dye them every which way that you can imagine. So if you do want to do that, boom, right there, that is my Instagram for that. So if you guys are interested in whatever, just go ahead, shoot me a message to that Instagram, and I can answer all questions there. And then also we have, I think that's it for me. Go ahead, Petra. I don't forgot
the girls.
Oh, for the girls.
That's the reason why we started this.
Woo!
The reason why we started this.
It slipped my mind so fast. So the girls, Layla and Peyton, for those who do not know, and for those who do know and already know, they do have an Instagram page. Their Instagram page is _Denny_girls. I will post that towards the end of the live, so that way, if y'all need a reminder, I'll post it on the banner again. So you can follow them where they do fashion, pictures, videos, reels, modeling, products, all that stuff too. So if y'all want, please follow them at _Denny_girls. Like I said, we'll be more than welcome to have y'all as an audience.
Well, I'm Petra, and then I'm the brand owner of Zenny Productions. And Zenny Productions is an umbrella of so many things, but specifically Forever Petra Denise and Normalizing Being Black. And that is where Normalizing Being Black is where I make content day in the life of me, being a Black wife, Black mom, and an amazing Black woman. Forever Petra Denise is where I do curvy children's and mom and me fashion, sneakers, and luxury lifestyle. If you catch me on Instagram, which is Forever Petra Denise, which is the way it's spelled on the screen. No spaces. In my link, there's my link tree, and it'll have all of my social medias there. So let's go check me out. I post twice a week on each channel. Monday, Wednesday at 9 a.m., Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. So I will drop a content, and I post either product or outfit of the day every single day.
Single day. Yeah, so y'all be looking out on her Facebook page, because she does be dropping some dope stuff. So y'all definitely make sure y'all doing that.
Also, to plug myself, I just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah! And that's why you see all the decorations behind there, because I still have more content to do with that. But I just reached 1,000 subscribers, which means that I was able to pretty much approach YouTube and be like, hey, I follow all the policies and the procedures that you asked.
Now pay me my money.
Now run me my coins. No,
run me my coins.
From that aspect, they look over your channel to see if you have met all the requirements, and then they approve you. So I was approved like later on that day, and so I've already made 57 cents. So But yeah,
loan me
so
50 cents then. Loan me 50 cents.
girl, I'm just saying though.
Give me 50 cents.
57
God.
cent. I'm excited about my little 57 cent.
Right.
But it's only up from here. We going up, Jay.
Let's get it. Like, congratulations, y'all. Like she
Thank
said,
you.
she made 1,000. Y'all don't know how much work that I've seen Petra put in to
Long
get
time
into where
coming.
she's at, and it's been awesome. And I'm so glad that you made your 1,000 because you've been putting in work every single day. And like I said, it's an accomplishment. You know, people want to reach that goal, but they don't know how much hard work it takes to actually get there. So
it definitely does.
You up there, Jay?
We're going up, Jay.
All right, let me hop into the comments right quick. We got Champions of Discourse.
Hey, Champions of Discourse.
Thanks for coming back. And then we got SST who said, congratulations, girl.
Thank you, LS. I appreciate the love.
I appreciate the love.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So moving right along. So our next order of business is going to be, which is what we always do. It's called Product of the Week. And we also do a copper drop. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the Product of the Week. So the product of the week that I had got is going to be the iPad Pro.
That joke go hard.
So I had got the iPad Pro, and so it's actually so far like the quality is great. Of course,
it's A1, ain't it?
It is. It's actually really good. So I haven't had a chance to play around with it just yet to see all that it does. But definitely, I'm actually kind of glad that I got it. So now I'm hoping to see that it's actually it's a good little thing. So hopefully it works for me. So because I've always had the kids' iPad and stuff, but I was like, I need something for myself. So when we do these podcasts and things, I can be like, oh, I need my own iPad and not looking for the kids. Right. So like I said, y'all go ahead. Now these are kind of hard to find in the store. Like the availability of it that I've seen here where I'm at is very limited. Like it's not just.
Did you have to go to a lot of different stores?
No, I didn't have to go to a lot of different stores, but it was like some people say like, oh, it won't be shipped out till like 2 weeks from now, or it was this far away. And we had got the 11-inch screen because I was like, oh, okay, let's do the 12. But I was like, I don't need that big of an iPad. So I didn't settle, but I was like, oh, I need the 11. So the 11 was easier to find, but I was really going for the 12. But when I was looking for the 12, that's when it had like spaced out distance of like, okay, it might be the store.
The one you have, does it have the M1 chip in it?
Girl, don't ask. I didn't get into it just yet.
I had bought one in June, and I upgraded from the one I had in June. And then when I purchased that one, my husband was like, I don't think that's the new one. I was like, well, on the website said it was the new one.
It says the new one.
Yeah. Come to find out, the newer one was only about $50 or $60 more, and it had the M1 chip. So, and I'm actually probably going to get one for my son because he has ADHD, and I'm gonna get him the pen as well. Right. And it's good for him to be able to write out his notes on his own. They have like planner and all. They have so many cool things that you can use if you're a business owner, a student, things like that. Which is why I suggested you use that. You use as a product of the week because they're using iPads in like first grade. Sydney talks about all the time. We use our iPads, you know, and kids it's like one per kid. Right. So they're using iPads as young as 6 and 7 years old in the school.
Right. They don't do pen and paper like that anymore. Not that I have not that I have noticed. But no, definitely, like I said, y'all, I just got this. So if y'all ask me any questions about it, don't ask me no questions about it because I ain't read into it just yet. So just I think I see Champions of Discourse asking, is that the 12 or 13? Listen, I don't know. Okay, because I necessarily didn't pick it up. My husband went and was like, okay, I'm going to get you the iPad. So I don't know if it's the 12, 13. Champions of Discourse, can you tell me if it's the 12 or 13? Because I don't know. I just know it's the newer one.
Like it's the latest issue, right?
It's the latest
normally one. What it say on Best Buy. So
yeah, like I said, it don't say on the box whether it's the 12 or 13. So I don't know. So yeah, if you're thinking about upgrading, get with me on the side, get with me offline, Champions of Discourse, and
Well, Champions of Discourse, I got the one in June. I got it
right.
like June 28th. And it is definitely amazing. The one I purchased was from 2019. It was
Mhm.
like September 2019 when I got the last one, and that's when that new one had come out. And it's what I say, it's night and day of being a mom. Like, I'm able to keep all my appointments because I got 3 kids, and
Right.
it's nice to be able to see all my appointments in the. It's like 2 or 3 apps that I use, all my appointments plus what I need to do in a day.
Mhm.
Just, it's so nice and helpful. And so when as I was thinking about it, my son can use it, so I'm gonna get him one really soon, because you can literally just write out your stuff like it's a pen and paper.
Right.
Like, it's so
Easy.
it's really good. So
Oh,
I'm gonna go
well,
for it.
go for it.
It's a yes
Esther
for that
said,
product.
she said yes. Okay, Esther said, girl, yes, I understand. When you get into it, let us know what you think. I definitely will. Like I said, I don't know anything.
I've been telling her to get one too.
Just
Tell her
got
to get.
it. I'll get back to you, Essence.
Okay, so with the copper drop, so me and Rachel keep forgetting who's supposed to do what, as in
Listen,
the cop, the drop, or the
or
part
the
of the
drop.
week. So
We figured it out
um
though.
we figured it out, and we're gonna work what's best for us. So I'm gonna
Right.
do the copper drop this week because my kids start school on Thursday. Or my oldest two start school. My third one thinks she starts school too, but I'm just gonna go with the flow with her. That's what
They
she
always
thinks.
do.
That's what it is.
Right.
So with my oldest son, my daughter's shoes have not came in yet, so I can't show those. But we
Mm.
have. Let me see the I wanted the Blazer Mid 77,
Mm-hmm.
VNTG white, pine green, and cell black. All right, I'm gonna show y'all that a size 10.5. This is for my high schooler, and this is his first time ever having blazers.
Right.
First, the main reason why I want to show these shoes is blazers are a very nice looking shoe for
Yeah.
it's inexpensive.
Very. Mm-hmm.
It's inexpensive. It's something when you get older kids, you don't want to have to be spend $200 on one pair of shoes
Right.
and they
Unless you got
mess
a
up
big
that shoe.
foot.
Blazers are very cost efficient, but they look really
Really
good.
nice.
So you're getting
Mm-hmm.
a bang for your buck. So we trying to get everybody in the household on the blazer kick.
Right.
And that's actually what's coming for the girls are blazers because they're really inexpensive. And so
Right.
these were like $110, and actually that that was the original price, but I think we got them for cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So cute
Nice.
little green. It has this like yellow or mint green option around the Nike sign.
Mm-hmm.
He actually really liked them. This was the color that he chose.
That's a
The
cute
green color was the
color.
color he did not have. But like I said, if you're looking for stylish, when I mean stylish, I mean very stylish shoes for your children or people, these are literally $110 or less. And
Mm.
that's for the adults. He's a 10.5, so he's in a men's shoe. $110 or less, and normally you can find them cheaper. And I know Rachel can attest to that because she got plenty
Absolutely.
of blazers.
Don't bring me into the conversation,
But I'm
okay?
saying like like they're like some of the dopest shoes out, like right, like
Yeah.
blazers.
They're trending right now for sure because they have so many different colors and styles of them too. Like definitely.
Highs, lows, like and you can't get it. Now the only con I will say, you do need to get it a half a size bigger. That's what they told me at the Nike store in Chicago. So that's what we do. For us, we get a half a size bigger, but outside of that, my husband don't have to have his out half a size. Maybe that's just me. But
Mm.
this is a great shoe for all
Anybody.
kids, anybody, and it's
Mm-hmm.
inexpensive.
Right.
So
And they're durable. Those are very hard
that's it.
to you you got to be playing really really rough to really mess those shoes up because
Yeah,
they are they're the material on them is just really like together. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it has quality in them. So
definitely does.
you
They're
really
easy
got
to
to be
clean.
yeah.
Um, I like I said, Rachel can agree. She has some. I actually have. Oh, my shoe's not in it no more.
You got to
I
fix
actually have like 2 pair. My husband has 2 pair.
right.
My daughters are getting some. My son has some. So we did like blazer are. If you're looking for a cute shoe, that if you're not really big sneakerhead, but you kind of want some sneakers, that's the
Right.
shoe to start with. And it's
Right.
inexpensive and it
Right.
looks good and it comes in every print, style,
Color.
color, all that
That you
for
could
at
possibly
least
think of.
110 or less.
Right. Definitely on Nike.com. They definitely have some on clearance. So y'all definitely
Yes.
should really look because they don't stay online for long. Like
No, they
places don't
don't.
stay online for long. So once they see people not really buying them, then they go ahead and knock those shoes down. That's
Quickly
when you go in and swoop them
pop them
right
up.
on
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
Swoop them
So
right on up.
that's a really good cop for you guys if you're looking for nice shoes for your children that's inexpensive and that's durable.
Right. And you guys match too. So if you have more than one child, you can get them in toddler, preschool, grade school,
Yep.
to men's. You can
Yep.
match too. So that's always
Yep.
a plus to it
And they
too.
go up to large size. I know some boys like that. My son go to school with, like, they feet is like a 12 or 13.
Yes, yes. That's my sister Jocelyn. Jocelyn knows her oldest.
So
His
they feet go big.
growing.
And
Right.
those blazers, they go to large sizes. So that's also
Yep.
convenient as well.
Right. So I would definitely y'all definitely check into some too. So that's thank you for that. Cause I was like, I didn't think blazers were hot like that, but they definitely are for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So now that y'all got that, like I said, so product of the week was the iPad Pro, and then the cop and drop was the blazers that Patron picked up for her high schooler. So y'all go ahead and look into that. And I think Johnson just came in and talking about he's 11, wearing 11 and a half in men. See?
Now, Justin, how old is your son?
I'm gonna let Jocelyn answer that because I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna let Jocelyn. I know. But I was like, I'm gonna let Jocelyn tell you.
At 11 and a half, what, like 14, 15, right?
Wait for
Like
it.
Torella age, right?
Just wait for it. Go ahead, Jocelyn. You can go ahead and send in his age because you gonna be like, how old is he? Mm-mm. So I'm gonna let her. I'm
anticipating. Like,
exactly. That's why I was like, I'm not on. Okay.
11.
Yup. Ain't no 14, 15, 11. Wearing 11.
Okay, so I was gonna say, and he not done growing. Like 11 just hitting the just hitting the just barely hitting the growth spurts. Oh, you still got time. Oh, baby, yeah. Blazers,
Ooh,
and they durable, they cute, and they're I'm gonna say cute for boys, but they're fashionable, know, stylish for boys. Because my husband wears them. He's an 11. My son is in a 10 and a half, and I know he's not done growing either because he's only 15. I was about to call my son 14. He's 15. So definitely something nice, and they come in black. They come in every color. So definitely a win.
All right, y'all. All right. So like I said, moving right along, we gonna get into another order of business. So as we all know, that school has started back.
Yes.
Right? So Layla has gone to kindergarten. She started on Thursday. I almost cried, but I didn't. So y'all listen.
Y'all better than me.
I did not cry. I didn't cry. Well, I didn't even cry at all, but I didn't feel the, you know how you get that knot in your throat?
That knot in your throat.
Yeah. So I didn't feel that until I was sitting, like, till she was walking off into the
and she
classroom.
was like, peace. I saw it.
Listen, she was like, I said, oh.
Bag. She had her book bag and her snack and out of there. And I was just like, so I don't know how you wasn't, baby. I was choked up. I literally was at my desk, wiping my eyes. Like, Layla, big girl, I can't believe she going. Because I just saw a picture. It was a side by side in my phone, in my favorites, of Layla and Peyton. And Peyton is sitting down because I don't think she could walk.
She couldn't have.
And I was like, excuse me, y'all. And I was like, and now look at Layla going to kindergarten.
It was a moment. It was a moment because I was like, oh, I said, my baby. I said, I've been anticipating. I said, the last time I remember her going to school, this was a couple months ago. I said, oh, Layla, you got time. You got 2 months. Okay, Layla, you still got a whole nother, month and a half. The time was still up. So I was like, okay. But now the day came and I was like, with her little uniform on, and I was like, oh,
she looks so cute.
Thank you.
With her little Converse.
I know. Y'all know how I am about like trying to dress the girls. You know it's hard to dress people and you got to wear a uniform. Like, what can you do with that? You can only do hair and shoes.
That's it. That's it. Especially because there's some schools that when you wear uniforms, you can just wear uniforms. You can wear any color.
Right.
You can wear plaid. You can wear different patterns with
khaki,
plaid.
right?
You can, or different colors with plaid. But I
Right.
know what you said. Her school is just specifically 2 colors.
It's navy blue, so she can only wear navy blue and white. That's it.
You better
Navy,
keep them
they can't
sneakers
do
on deck.
khaki. Listen, they can't do khaki. They can't do red. They can't do green. I think is another color that they do. They
Black,
can't do none of that.
yellow.
So, and I was just like, okay, so y'all know that's. I was like, that's just, it was a torture, but we made it happen. So, like I said, I know that for those in the comments, I know school is starting back up. So, something that me and Petra came up with that we wanted to do. So like I said, we wanted to spotlight our kids all the time, any chance that we get. So, if you guys have any first day of school pics, it don't matter what daycare, preschool, it don't matter what grade, college, it doesn't matter what. If you guys have first day of school pics and if y'all want to showcase, we would definitely love to put them on our Instagram page as a feature, just to spotlight our kids that are going to school, especially in a time like this with COVID going on and things like that. Some people are going to school, some people are not. So we just want to spotlight, like I said, they can go to school, they don't have to. First day of school pics. It does not matter. So if you guys want to send
no
in
shoes,
pictures,
with shoes,
no
just know when you
shoes.
homeschool, you don't gotta wear shoes. You in the house.
True. That's true.
And we'll be doing it for the next like 2 or 3 weeks because some kids don't go back to school until the day after Labor Day.
Right.
So
yeah. So if y'all want, like I said, go ahead and shoot it. Send it to our DM over at The Assignment Podcast on our Instagram. Send it there. Like I said, we would love to feature your kids on their first day and give them just a cute little shout out. You know what I'm saying? Just say like, we see them. We see the kids going to school. So if y'all want, please send it to our Instagram at The Assignment Podcast, and we would definitely love to feature them. So like Petra said, over the next 2-3 weeks, whenever you get pictures, it doesn't matter, but we would definitely love to showcase them on our Instagram if y'all would like to. But we gonna hop into these comments right quick before we get started. Thank you, Essence. I know she was excited. And then we got Champions of Discourse. I did not cry in the
Champions
car.
of Discourse, she did, you know.
Put your glasses back up. I did not cry in the car. Did not cry in the car. So don't do that. I almost did, but I did not. So how has her days been at school? They've actually been really good. So far, I mean, I think when my husband took her the second day, I think that's when she kind of got into the mode of like, oh, I want to go. Like, she cried. She's like, oh, I'm gonna miss daddy. Like, and she didn't want to go, so she did cry on the second day. But anytime I picked her up, she's been in a really good mood, like happy to come home. So that's good. Yes, like I said, she enjoyed it, making friends. It's only about maybe 8 to 10 students in her class, so it's not a big thing like that. So it was pretty cool. She's, I see you went all out with her bees though. Oh, you know.
Period.
I mean, that's all you can do because you can't do anything else. So you got to do something with the hair. Okay. We're gonna wait. Shout me out for the first day of the week to work. I wear pants and everything.
Exactly. We deserve a shout out too.
Listen, if the parents want to send in the pictures for the first day of work or back to work, it don't matter. Y'all go ahead and we gonna feature everybody. So whatever you want to send for your first day of anything, go ahead and send it. We'll feature y'all, give y'all a spotlight.
Who's that?
That would be my infamous husband saying that she did cry.
I knew she cried, Mike. I knew she cried.
The second day, but I don't know. I think it said she wasn't.
Talking about you. I think he's talking about you.
Oh no! If he's talking about
me, I think he's talking about you. I think he's talking about you did cry.
Michael, who are you talking about? You talking about me crying, or did you talk about Layla crying?
Michael, gonna let us know she cried.
I didn't cry. It was Layla who cried. I did not shed not one tear. It was Layla who did that. I had to be the strong one, like, bye, Layla. I'll pick you up in a few hours. Bye. That's all it was. We ain't asked him anyway. We didn't ask him anyway. Okay, we got Jendai in the house. Hey, Jendai, welcome in. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Talk about, listen, I'll wear real pants. You know what? Don't even.
Like that. When you're a content creator, you only wear a shirt, so.
I ain't got time for none of y'all.
Mike, I said that. Mike,
Tell
I said
Michael.
she's the one.
Tell
I said
Michael
that
to
already.
Michael log off because I didn't cry. Just log off.
I had already said it. I said
You know
she
what?
cried.
I'm not listening to him. You can log off, Michael, because I didn't ask you.
We need the support. Go ahead, stay on there, Mike. We appreciate
let's
the fatherly aspect.
let's get into what we came here to get into. Do
Yes, yeah. So today we're talking about separation anxiety in the realms of going back to school. All right. So first and foremost, we have been out of school for what, 20 months, 18 months, something like that, right?
Yeah.
15 months. Okay. And we've been out of school for a long time, meaning that someone else outside of your child's actual teacher has been their teacher. If it's mama, guardian, daycare provider, who else, grandmama, whoever's helping with the children. So now those children that's used to just getting up and going to the bathroom whenever, eating
whenever,
right? Mama, I need your help. Daddy, cousin, brother, I need your whoever is assisting the child with their virtual learning. It's not that no more. So now they got to go back to listening to a teacher, because for the most part, most of the United States have went back to school in person, right? So that separation anxiety, I know for me, I'm feeling it from a parent perspective, even though my daughter asked me 3 weeks ago, could she go back?
Right.
School don't start till Thursday. And like my daughter's ready to go back. She's just like, when the bus gonna come? What time I got to be out there? And so, but I'm kind of like, we going back in the middle of the panorama,
right?
And I think it's more me than her.
Right.
Now, Terrell, we've been in this thing for a long time, so my thoughts for him is more just to keep him safe and not, deal with messy people.
Right.
But I know he can take care of himself. My middle daughter, she hasn't had a full year of school.
Right.
She hasn't made any friends because halfway through kindergarten we had the panorama pandemic.
Why do you keep calling it that?
And she hasn't had a full year of school yet. She's going into the second grade. To actually get beginning to the end, awards, birthday party,
everything, the whole shebang.
Right. So, but she don't have not one lick of weakness in her. She like, my bag is packed.
She tired of you.
My Kleenex is at the door.
She don't want to be with you. She tired of you.
I'm out of here. And for me, I'm just like, keep her safe, because she'll be the one to tell people. So you don't know you're supposed to have the mask over your nose.
Right. Smart.
Mouth. But yeah, smart. So it's me. It's more me than my children. And like you said, Layla cried that one day.
Right.
Sydney is not dropping a tear, baby. She probably gonna be mad. She gotta come back home.
Right. Come home and see y'all. Like, I'm supposed to be at school, not supposed to see y'all.
For me, it's me. But for them, it's like,
it's whatever.
If it's Terrell, he would stay in virtual.
Right.
He would never go. He would never go back to school.
Right.
He don't care for it.
He said, I don't care about none of that. None of that.
But
so
Sydney,
what was your reaction? I guess what was your reaction to her reaction of like, bye, mama. Like, I'll catch you later. Like, were you shocked?
You ain't gonna miss me. She'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm gonna see you when I get off the bus. Like, you gonna get your turn too.
Right.
That's about that's it. She's always been prepared and ready. So she's been ready to go back to school. She asked me, like I said 3 weeks ago, like, can she start school early? And I'm like, what, you gonna help hang up the banners in the car?
Right. What do you mean?
So for me, it's more me. It's more me. But I need it. I need for them to go back to school to have, even though separation.
Right.
I know when they're with me, they're safe.
Right.
And they washing their hands and nobody's being disgusting. And you know how kids like put boogers and sneeze on your own. No shade.
Right.
But that's what kids like to do. And
no, they do.
Right now, that's not that ain't funny now.
Right.
It's funny. It was funny in 2019.
Right, but it ain't funny now. It's really like, get off me, go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands, yeah. And then are the kids really going to keep their mask up, hands washed,
Absolutely. Right. That's separation anxiety it really hits different. And because like people have very different parenting styles. So it's really like, okay, when your kids at school, how they acting? Like you said, it's stuff that you can control. Washing your hands, you know what I'm saying? Hand sanitizer,
Yep.
making sure they ain't touching all over which way and everything. Like that's totally
Keep your
different.
stuff clean. Yeah.
Right. But I can truly understand, like I said, them sending them to school can be very like nerve wracking because you don't know how that teacher is. You don't
Nope.
know if they're disciplined enough to be like, all right, I'm gonna keep my students in line and make sure when they going to go eat their snack, hand sanitizer before when they done eating their snack or washing their hands,
Yeah.
playing on the playground, coming inside, like you don't know how that teacher is.
What
So
type of
sending them
routine it is. And then
right,
you got some teachers, this their first year.
right. That
Right?
is true.
This
That
their
is
first
true.
year. So they gotta figure out what their regimen is
Right,
in the midst of a pandemic. Like it's
right,
not their fault.
right. That's true.
So it's that it's just it's kind of speechless. Like it's kind
It
of
is.
don't really know what to
Right,
say
right.
about it.
Right. So for those in the comments, if we want to propose a question, how do you define what separation anxiety is for your child? Of course, we know from the parents' perspective
That's
because
good.
they're a little bit more experienced, but for the people in the comments coming for your kids, how do you think? Do you think your child had separation anxiety, or were they kind of like Patriots child, like bye mom, I'll see you when I get off the bus. Like I'm ready to go to school. I'll see you when I see you. I gotta go to school. I gotta do my thing. Like, how was it for you all's? I guess child.
Both of my kids was like that though.
TJ was.
TJ was, and I was sitting there, y'all, just embarrassing, snotting at the nose, couldn't breathe. And at
Oh,
that time, my
honey.
husband, he was my boyfriend at that time, he was like,
If you
"Get you out these white people's school."
looking crazy.
Embarrassing. I'm talking about like I could barely. Y'all know how when somebody passed away and
Right.
how African Americans just lay out on the casket. Lord,
Right.
that's how
Extra.
That's every bit of how I was.
Ooh, but it was your first, right?
It was my first,
So
and it's my,
it hits a
TJ.
bit
We've been through the
different.
trenches together. So, and girl, I'm talking about like I was in the car still crying. It's like you would have thought,
Oh, honey,
girl,
that you done lost your best friend.
girl, embarrassing.
So do you think so? Like I said, I proposed a question. Do y'all think that does the reaction hit different for each? Like, okay, say it's your first child. Do you boohoo cry like Petra, or does that reaction happen for every single child? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you boohoo cry for Sydney too?
No, I have because reason why I didn't because Sydney would have got me clean together. Talking about
Right.
We've been practicing this for
Ever.
too long. You're not finna get in this classroom and embarrass me in front of these students and my
Right.
team.
Right.
So
get it together.
Get it together.
Get it
So
together.
I did not act as such. Now when Summer go to school, that may be a different thing. Because baby girl may fall out because that's the baby.
Girl. I feel like it's always the oldest and the baby that you
Girl, I was not
get.
gonna have Sydney talk bad to me. In front of all them folks.
In front of all the folks, listen, you ain't had time to cry. You did not have time to cry. We're going to hop in these comments right quick and see what everybody's talking about. So Essence said, my daughter was excited and ready to go into school, and she was at a new school. Ooh, that can be different. Just excited to meet her teachers and meet new kids. I was emotional, but I did not cry. That is the best way to put how I felt, Essence.
Mm-hmm.
I was emotional, but I did not cry. Thank you for saying that because that's exactly how I felt. I didn't cry. It was a big moment of like, oh my gosh, my daughter's going to school. Like after all this time, she ain't been in school, and now all of a sudden she's going to be under somebody else's supervision of like, lady, I don't know you, but you ain't got no choice. You sending them to school, so yes, that's exactly how I felt. Like,
yeah,
okay.
I agree. That's yeah. That's how I felt with Sydney. Like I had to hold it together because I knew she wouldn't. Because if I would have started crying, she would have. She's a bit dramatic like her mother, so she probably started crying. She decided crying, and then and then it would have been a whole bunch. It would have been a lot.
Right.
It would have been a whole lot. So yeah.
That separation anxiety is different. So we got another comment. So Janai said, I haven't experienced any of them crying at drop off or during the first day, We just put their focus on what the school offers that they like. That's not at home friends. That's a different focus.
That's a very good.
I like that.
That's a very good thing. Like,
Yeah.
say, hey, at school you got your friends, you got your dads.
Right.
I love that. I love
it's
that.
kind of like a distraction.
That's a
kind of
seasoned
like
mama. Mm-hmm.
That's like a
She's
distraction
seasoned.
of like, okay, like I know what to focus your distraction on, so you're not focusing on like, oh, you going away, you going to school. You're not boo-hoo crying like the one next to me.
If you're gonna say it to my face.
My bad. Okay, you're not gonna be boo-hoo crying like Patriot did, snotting and tissues and flying out. You ain't gonna do none of that. But I think that's a very good distraction.
That was the old me. So
get it together, like Sydney would say. So friends, that's art projects. So that's basically stuff for them to look forward to. Like instead of focusing on like missing mommy, missing daddy,
the good parts. Yeah, and I love
exactly.
That.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so Kayla said, honestly, don't boohoo cry, but definitely a brief of sadness. Once then went to school and I was by myself.
Yeah. See, that's so the part, Kayla, that I'm in 2023, because in 2023 I have a senior and a kindergartner. So that's the part I probably struggle with. That part is I'll be by myself, like when no kids be at home, because I've been, stay at home mom, for so long. So I'll have that like, well, what I supposed to do now?
Right, like now? Everybody gone, it's just me. I can get that. So Kayla, what did you do with yourself while you were at home? And then she said, Daniel literally let go of my hand and pretty much was like, Mama, you can leave now.
Period. That's what TJ did to me. Exact.
Good job,
exact
Daniel.
Words. Okay, y'all can go. I couldn't even walk him to the like. I got to the school door and he was like, "Okay, Mom, you can go.
Okay, bye.
There go my teacher.
I'm here now." But
I want to make sure the class is still a class.
Listen, but you don't know that. Listen, y'all. I have not even seen what her classroom looks like. I was able to walk her to her little dot, and then the teacher was out the door like, okay, say goodbye, say your goodbyes now. Let the students keep walking forward. So I was like, no, I want to see what the classroom look like.
So they have their reasonings before COVID. They have their reasonings of not letting the parents in because it be y'all. It be y'all. And I'm pointing at you. It be y'all in there acting a fool, nodding at the nose, acting crazy because your kids' first day of school.
Honey, you can't even say y'all. I just want to see what the classroom. I just want to see her little dance, her little name tag.
They gonna have an open house.
No, they're not. They're doing a virtual back to school night.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said,
but you're in California and I'm in Michigan, so we already had open house.
Oh yeah, no.
At the high school, we had to wear masks. Masks is a mandate, mask. But we got that. We also have one coming up on the first day or second day of school for my oldest daughter. You got to wear masks. You got to be 6 feet apart, and everything. But they letting us go.
Yeah, no, they're not. They doing closed house virtual, so I don't even get to see what the classroom look like. Because, I mean, honestly, like I said, me being a first-time parent and sending Layla to school, and she's coming back, and all I see that I don't want to be hard, but I'm like, okay, all she's been coming back was with coloring papers. And I'm like, you can color at home, sis.
That's that Sydney. You already know.
Like you can color at home.
They coloring. I'm watching them.
Like, exactly. I'm like, why are you?
So this is where I feel like as the parent I stepped in at, because I almost had the exact same thing happen with Cindy when it was a party up until COVID. Actually, she was getting like a packet a week, but it was stuff like like write a line of capital A's, write a line of lowercase A's.
Yes,
and Cindy went to kindergarten reading. Right. She's probably at a D level because it goes in alphabetical order of the level of reading. And so that was easy. She would fly through it in like 20 minutes, all 5 pages. So it's 1 page a day. Right. But she would get it all done in about 20 minutes because it was very easy. Right. And so something I did get was called Summer Bridge. You can get it online, or you can get it at a teacher's store or whatever. Summer Bridge, I always got the year before. Right. Summer Bridge is probably about $20, and it's tons of stuff to do. Right. And so that's what I did. So I would have her additionally do that, and then probably read for like
Whatever
20, 30
else.
minutes.
Maybe I should
Um,
start doing that because I was definitely wondering,
it
like, y'all,
definitely helped her stay on her game,
yeah,
be ahead of the game.
yeah,
Now the summer bridge is going to start at the beginning. You know, write your letter, trace your letters, but it's going to
right,
gradually speed up. It's going to
right,
speed up.
right.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's what I was hoping because I was like, okay, interesting. So I'm gonna get into the comments because I see we got a teacher, Jasmine. We got a teacher in the house. She said once y'all get in the room, you don't want to leave.
that's Rachel. Jasmine, get your friend.
No,
Jasmine, get your friend. She ain't gonna want to leave. Gonna
I
want
don't
to take
listen.
pictures.
I want to take a picture and
Lay
dip.
on top of the desk like all on Instagram like,
Girl, stop.
Jasmine, get
You
your friend.
that would probably be her, but Jazz, you have a point. Like there are, I'm not one of them, but there are. I would take my pictures and leave. You ain't in school.
And leave.
You in school
Get
for
your
half a
pictures
day.
on the desk and leave.
Goodbye. You only in school for a couple of hours. You ain't got time to be in there talking about, oh, you don't want to leave. Like I ain't got all day. I'm trying to go do what I need to get done.
Rachel,
So,
no. See, thank you. I mean, not Rachel, Jasmine. Thank you so much for dropping that gem and letting Rachel know she don't see it. Go to the next comment. I want to go to the next. Go to the next comment.
We going through the comments. Essence, yes. I want to see what the class is like.
She ain't gonna want to leave either.
What?
She not gonna want to leave either.
Essence, don't. We're not fooling with Patreon right now, but I'm with Essence. I want to see what the classroom look like. That's it. That's all. I can't be like, oh, I send my child to school, but what the classroom look like, I don't know. I never
school
been
night, you can see it.
Listen, I'm like Essence. I want to see what the classroom look like, what her desk look like. Do they have the shields up? Are they separating the kids like they're supposed to be? Like, how do I know you doing that? I guess I'm just supposed to trust that you doing that. Like, I don't know. So, Rachel, you'd be
hold up a seat right next to her.
Stars, log off.
Unpack your bag. Put your stuff.
Log off, Stars. You don't know my life right now, okay? Like she's like, Laura, you telling my whole life. I wouldn't be in the seat, but I would definitely be like, I'll be the parent on the shoulder, like, what you?
Oh, okay.
That ain't right. No, erase the start up. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. That's definitely. I can't speak for no other culture. That's definitely Black culture. Black culture. You know you do not. You better cross that T.
Right.
Is this a sentence, right?
Right.
Or a question? You better put that exclamation mark. Can you say the exclamation mark at the end of... Man,
I would not be in the seat though. Like, you be hovering over your children like, now you know I done went over this with you 10 times. You know good and well that's not how you do that.
You know that circle and the line go top to bottom.
Oh, okay. Because I'd be like, no, I just need to, like I said, I need to see the classroom. Just like Essence, thank you. That's all I need to see. And then I'll be good for the rest of the days. Like on the first day, just let me see that. And then I'll be good. Like that's it. That's all. But we definitely can be in a seat. So no, like I just need to see what the classroom look like so we can be on good terms. Okay. That's it. That is all.
On closed school night.
Be quiet.
Closed house night.
On closed school night. Goodbye. I'm definitely like that though. I'd be like, no. And then, but then you know what? When I do that, sometimes when I be like, okay, that's not how you do that. Layla be like, so mommy, how are you supposed to do it? I'd be like, I don't know. You tell me how to do it. Then she'll be like, oh, so you do this? Don't play with me. You know good and well how to do that. Don't play with me. You know good and well. Like that's it. That's all.
It take a patient person to really help Black kids with their homework.
Listen,
I'm not her.
Okay, so I got another question for the people in the comments. So as y'all know, I am new to this whole school stuff. Patron is definitely not new in season. What routines do you guys have? What routines do you guys have for your children? Because like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to manage my schedule with taking Lay to school. She doesn't eat breakfast at school. She doesn't eat lunch after she gets out. So between, like she starts school late, 9:50 is when she starts school. So what are some routines that you guys have done that has worked? So I know, for instance, when she gets out of school, it's like, all right, it's lunchtime, nap time, maybe if she's sleepy, like I don't really reinforce that. But if y'all in the comments,
and that's for the morning of the night before or both?
During
If
the
you
week,
do,
morning of, the night before, what do you do to get yourself prepared for the week or the next day? Um, just I need some tips for myself to help me out because I be all over the place. I be like,
well,
okay, I don't
I'm
know
going
what
to
you
use
wearing to the
this
day of.
statement as a black parent, because I don't know how to be anything else but a
Right.
black parent. You just make sure, make sure that scalp is done and that bonnet is on. However, it needs to be secured on top of that scalp. It needs to be
How
secured on
else?
top
How
of the
else
scalp.
you gonna secure the bonnet? Yeah,
I don't know if you got to be glue with it, whatever, but make sure that
don't.
bonnet stay.
It's on that hat. That
But
was
I'm
another
saying,
thing. That's another thing with doing hair for people who have girls. What are y'all doing for hairstyles? Because I
I
would
need
throw some
somebody in the
braids.
comments to say something, because I'm still.
I'm still
I'm
waiting.
I'm going into a second. My daughter going to second grade. It's third year school, baby. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out. So if
I'm
y'all got
still,
some tips, some suggestions, some recommendations, like
yeah.
just drop them in the comments. Please I'm asking. So y'all help me out. Help Patreon out too, because she's asking
So
too.
this is what I suggest, or this is what helped me.
Mm-hmm.
I would do a style on Sunday, but it would be early Sunday.
Mm.
Early Sunday, and if we going somewhere, then she wouldn't wear a bonnet. But if we in the house, that bonnet gonna stay on all day.
I can't with you.
And then Monday, Tuesday, and
Ugh.
then we're gonna wear that style,
Mm-hmm.
because besides changing the knockers or bows, whatever you
Right.
have,
Uh-huh.
and then on Wednesday, if she gets home from school, we'll change the style again
Mm. I
after
can
school.
see that.
But I like to do something where if it's 4 ponytails,
Right.
right? On Wednesday, we're gonna put the top 2 in the one and top 2, you know what I'm saying, to
Tucked in the
make it
back.
as easy as possible.
Right.
Or if it's maybe say you decide, okay, I'm really gonna do a decked out style.
Right.
If multiple ponytails, then I'm gonna
Right.
put it in 4s
Yeah.
on Wednesday
If
to
if
shorten
your
it
child
out.
got
And if
hair
it's
long
really
enough.
looking busted by Saturday, you getting 1 ponytail, or we untwisting like the knockers and all that to give it a
Right.
curly kind of wash
Kind of
and go
look
look,
to
a
it.
dry wash and go look.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be dry wash and go, but
Right.
like a dry twist out.
Right.
Those are like my 5 go-tos.
Go-to styles.
Because I have 2 daughters and they both have a lot of hair.
Right.
And just
Right.
doing hair in general,
It's just
time
a lot of work.
consuming.
Right. I don't care how. I
So
don't care
that's
either.
what works for me, and I'm sticking to it
Right.
until I can get an even better hang of it, and then maybe I may do something else.
Right.
In between that, I do allow them have braids for at least about 3 to 4 weeks.
Right.
Because that helps me a lot too.
Right. Right.
And
Definitely, I need to
do
figure that out.
braid with weaves in it, or extension, however you want to call it, because it helps the style last longer, and it also helps the hair last longer.
Right. No, that's definitely something. I think braids in general is definitely a good go-to style because it lasts for a while. As long as you, like you said, keep that bonnet on.
Even if it's just 2 weeks.
Yep, keep the bonnet on, keep that scalp all oiled up and nourished and things like that. That's definitely a go-to style. I know for me, when I did do their hair, well, I still do their hair, but when I do their hair, I don't.
I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Nugget. For those who are listening, it's hard because I know when I do the girls' hair, I don't really know what I'm doing until I'm doing their hair. Like I don't have a style in my mind until I'm like, okay, all right, let me part here. Let me put this here. I'm put this here. I don't know what I'm doing until I'm doing their hair. So anytime I do their hair, it's never a simple style. Sometimes it is, but majority of the time it's not. So that's definitely something that I'm working on. So while she's gone, I'm gonna hop into the comments with you guys. So Champs Discord said, whatever the routine, it doesn't matter. Just stay consistent.
I agree.
I think that can go both ways because sometimes it can matter because sometimes your consistency ain't really with a pattern. Like it's just, it's hard because then you switch every single day. So I think that for me, that'll be kind of hard. As says for the bonnet, I tied a scarf around her head, then put the bonnet on. And if bows are being worn, it's put on there in the morning. Yep. I wait until the morning of to put their bows
she does.
on.
And I ask all the time, how y'all keep it? Because we cannot keep bonnets on our head. We wake up and the bonnet be under the bed.
Right. And like, how did you get there? Like, it's supposed to be on your head. So Jandai said clothes picked out the night before, laid out. Same with lunches. Hair is done on Saturday and Sunday night. Bonnet, scarf. Jandai, you are a thorough believer. I would say that in bonnets because Jamani always got a scarf on. Scarf or bonnet on her head all the time, no matter what day it is. Bonnet scarf mandatory throughout the week while sleeping. Pick up from school, talk about the day, snack at home, homework together, free time before dinner, shower at night, and repeat. So what's
You
your
can tell she
bedtime
been
for
doing
her?
that because
She
that
does
don't look
that
like it was
now.
hard for her to type.
Listen, that's how you know. What is bedtime for her, Jandai? I want to ask that. What is bedtime? Because sometimes it's hard for my time for Lay to go to sleep. Who else we got in the house? Hey, Ramona.
Hey, Ramona.
Welcome. Thank
Makeup
you
by
for coming
Ramona.
just Ramona, just a cat. We're going over some school stuff. We're going over routines. We're going over separation anxiety, first day of school. So if you have anything to type, blah, blah, blah. Can't talk.
Okay.
Ooh, if you have anything to chime in on, chime in on it. Separation anxiety, first day of school routine. Leave me alone. Oh, that was a tongue twister. All right, then we got Essence. Yes, hairstyle with braids or ponytails is done early to melody.
I think it's supposed to be midday. I think
Midday. That's what I was thinking. I was like midday, Sunday. School clothes are found for the whole week. For the whole week?
so. And I'm gonna chime in on that. I'm gonna chime in on that. So
That's
I don't know if y'all
different.
have seen the viral stackable, I guess you want to say Walmart or Target
The bands?
plastic drawers.
Yes.
Okay. So some parents are taking like 2 of those. So
Right.
it gives you 6 because the school day is 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And so the top one you'll just put like their undergarments, socks, tanks,
Right.
underwear, whatever in the top
Right.
drawer, and you'll put their name on that one. And then you'll label, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the space for that in my daughter's room.
Right.
I just don't. It just because my 2 daughters share a room, we got sneakers and portable garment rack. It's a lot.
Right.
So I came up with the idea, which is a lot more helpful for me, is I made hanger tags. I had colored. I really just did this yesterday because I want to get her clothes out for a week. I want her to be able to get her clothes out for a week. Sydney knows how to get her undergarments out of the drawer like this.
Right.
And so whatever day of the week it is, she'll just pull her shoes out.
Right.
For that outfit and stick those undergarments in her shoes.
Yeah.
Bam. That's how it's going to work for us. But
that's
I already had these colored index cards.
Okay.
Days of the week.
Days of the week.
Days of the week. Oh, sorry, this is backwards. Days of the week on it. Okay. And then with the hanger, which I don't have. Hold on. My garment rack is right here. Sorry. So they have hangers just like this, except they're smaller because they're for little girls.
Oh, yes, right.
And I'll just stick this on the top, and then her outfit will be like this. That's what's going to work for us because we don't have the room for the stackable dressers.
Right.
The plastic stackable dressers. I wish we did. That would work well for us, but we do not.
That's good.
So I
for
had
the whole
these
week?
already. I had the tape and the pencil. I actually did TikTok videos. Follow me on TikTok for this. It was simple. Took me all of 5 minutes. But again, this is if you don't have the space for those stackable dressers. I think those stackable dressers is an amazing idea. I just don't have the space for them. And that's just how it works in my household. So this is what worked. I even went upstairs yesterday and got like different clothing with different, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And put these on there to see if it will fit.
Right.
Because we have hangers that have the hanger for the shirt and the pants. It still fit right on there, no problem. Okay. I could turn it or whatever. So that's what I did. I actually made some for Sydney and for Summer.
Right.
And so,
but that's good. That's also teaching for. I'm listening to you, and I'm like, okay, that can teach Layla the days of the week by the color. Like, okay, nope, today
that's
you
another
get
reason
blue.
why I did it.
Today is Monday.
Summer,
okay,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Because she asks me every day about the days of the week.
For that, thank you for that.
No problem.
Ramona said, "Girl, Zuri was like, bye, y'all." We got some of them too. Ramona, like, okay, they not trying to be bothered. And she said, Caden had separation anxiety once we had to leave Zuri. Their bond is out of this world, and he was bawling once we left. Oh my gosh, that is so true. If you have more than one child and they see one is going, they'll be like, okay, I'm going too. Bye.
Where my book bag at?
Yeah, where my book bag? And that's the same thing, y'all, with Peyton. When I took, we took Layla to school, and Pepe had her book bag. She had her water container. She had her mask. The girl was ready. So when it was time to walk Layla in, we were all like, okay, Pepe, give Layla hugs, give her kisses. So Pepe ends up giving my husband a hug, and she's like, bye, daddy. And he's like, no, you coming with us. Like, you're not going to school. But she definitely, even when she got in the car and we left, she sat in Layla's car seat. Like, I want to sit in Layla's car seat. And I was like, oh, don't worry, Pepe. Next year it's gonna be your time to shine. It's gonna be your time to shine, girl. So, woo.
Now wait a minute, Peyton won't be able to go next year.
TK.
Not the kindergarten, she can't.
TK.
What is TK?
Preschool. That's what they call it here.
Oh, okay. I never heard it like that before. I was like, what's TK? Okay.
It's transition kindergarten is what they call it. So it's preschool.
Like
that's
that.
Preschool, what they say. Okay, so Janai said they're in their room by 8:30. That's a good time. That's just hard for me to do.
Now I want to ask. I'm gonna say it wrong. Say her name for me.
Jendai.
Okay, Jendai. My son is 15, and when he went to high school, so I know your son is 11.
No, you got the mix. So Jendai is my other sister. So Jocelyn has the 11-year-old. Jocelyn, if you're in the room, put a hand or something. So if you're not here.
So what's the ages of Jendai's children?
Jendai has Jendai's kids are like they're basically the same age as Layla and Peyton.
Okay,
but they're
so my
apart.
kids are Sydney is 8. She got to be in the bed at 8.
So that's what Jocelyn's age. That's what Jocelyn's kids.
But with Jocelyn, you could come in the room whenever if you come back. With your son being 11, he's the oldest. My son is 15. Will you change his bedtime? Whatever his bedtime is, will you change it from? So like my son has been going to bed at 8:30 since forever, right? And when he got to high school, I changed it to 9:00.
30 minutes. Okay.
And so this year, also she got 3, 4, and 12. Okay, so this year, because of he don't go to school till 8. Didn't go to school before him.
Right.
So I'm even thinking about letting him do 9:30.
Right. That's a good question. For the older kids, people with older kids.
For the older now, again, my son is 15. He'll be 16 in 6 months.
Right.
So he's not a baby by far.
Right.
And plus he also goes to school later than my daughter does. And his school travel is at the max 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back. So it's not like he has to travel long. He doesn't wait for a bus. He walks to school. You can literally see from we only 2 blocks from the school. So he's not far. I'm thinking about changing to 9:30. I just want to see anybody got older kids. What y'all think?
Right, with older kids. Anybody with older kids chime in just to give her a tidbit advice.
Now with Ramona, the separation anxiety for Summer and Sydney, mainly for Summer, seeing that Sydney was leaving, baby, it was not good. It was a whole
different situation.
It was different. It was different.
Okay, so Jocelyn chimed in. She said her kids go to bed at 7:30, but when they have football practice, it's 9 p.m. And I will say,
30 is early.
But Jocelyn is on her stuff. When I went to visit, y'all got school, go to bed, and they go to bed like clockwork.
7:30. But her son is 11, and my son her oldest is 11, correct?
Yes.
And my son is 15. He about to be 16.
But so, maybe, like I said, Jocelyn, will that change if Bam Bam gets older?
That's what I'm asking.
Would it change if he gets older than 11?
High school? Because he in the 6th grade now, right?
Yeah, just
about the 6th grade.
Being 11.
Yeah. 6th, 7th grade, something like that. If I can estimate it right. Will it change when he gets to high school? When he gets 14?
To high school, will it change?
Let me know. I'm just asking. I want to know what other because most people I know that have high schoolers, as long as they get in the bed by 11,
right,
they be good.
Right.
My son is not going to bed on 11 o'clock.
He said not happening. Not happening.
9:15 is even pushing it for me.
Right.
So just asking. We have one more there for
why didn't I see it?
Is it?
I got it. So she said our oldest, we extended his bedtime as he got older, but when he was tired in school, we moved it back to 8:30, so he was able to stay up later and function in
Function
school.
school. Okay.
Okay.
And Jocelyn said yes.
Jocelyn said yes. So when he gets older, she will push it right on
You
back.
almost fall, Jesus. Um, I'm trying not to stool up because my other chair make me kind of look sunken in. I ain't like that, so I need to sit up.
You in a
Hold my
sunken
head up.
place. You in a sunken place.
Girl, I gotta sit up, hold my head up.
No.
Champions of
Discourse at 11 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, I know a lot of parents. I've talked to like my nieces that are in the same grade as Terrell. And they're all 15, you know. And it'd be like 10:45 when I talk to them.
Right.
Like during the school week, like on a Tuesday night.
Right. And it be up.
And
she said, "Oh no, baby,
I know
what you doing?"
And my sister just done walked past. Hey, sis. Hey. Listen, I can't. That's their household, not mine. My kid being asleep. We didn't already start our sleep schedule, so
right. It is what it is. Listen, we appreciate y'all for coming into our live. We got one more. She said, but none of our kids have their phones, tablets in their rooms when it's time for bed.
Now that my son is older and he uses technology for like everything, we do allow him, but he has an iPhone. That's the reason why he has an iPhone, because that joker shuts down at 9 o'clock.
Blue.
He get that warning. You got 5 more minutes. That's it. That's it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Listen.
That's it. So he can't do nothing either. He can on FaceTime.
Right. And that's
I can hit a FaceTime or text message or call someone. So he can't do anything. At 9 o'clock, the phone shuts down. The only thing he can do is get an alarm.
Goodbye.
Until he wakes up at 7:15 in the,
right,
6:45, 7 in the morning. That's when he is able. His apps. Some of the apps actually, they're not even. Some of the apps not even available so you can get out of school anyway.
Wow. Listen, you say you got that thing on lock. Thanks, Mom. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get out of y'all's hair. We have some more stuff for y'all, but we didn't think it was going to run like this. So we apologize for going over our time. But
I told her, y'all.
Listen, I didn't know. It was so much packed into it. I didn't know.
Everybody was chiming in, and we appreciate everybody's love and support. Right. I do want to say that, like, I want to tell everybody we appreciate y'all because y'all can be doing anything else.
Right.
Besides watching us live on y'all iPhone, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you're watching us live on. So we really do appreciate y'all support. Right. And each week we get more and more. Last week I had about on the average of 6 or 7. Right. This time it's 8. Like
we up there.
We're going up, and when it's up and it's stuck, that's what Carter said. So
she said it's up and it's stuck. Listen. Like I said, Petra done said everything. So just to kind of piggyback on the stuff, like I said, that we're gonna reiterate on. Like I said, if y'all got any first day of school pics, please shoot it to us. We would love to feature them on our Instagram. It doesn't matter what first day, like Champions of Discourse said, first day back to work. It could be first day of homeschooling, first day of school. And for those who haven't gone yet, when they do go, take a picture and send it to us. And we would love.
Even if you're a college student, if it's your first college, if your baby
counts.
In college, in that Howard or the community college. Right. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Hold on.
I'm gonna finish it out for her. So it doesn't matter. Like I said, send it in to us. We would love to see it. Definitely pray over your children, especially in this quarantine that is going on, because we don't know where the world is taking us right now, and we definitely want to stay safe. We want to stay clean. We want to stay sanitized, and we definitely want our kids to have a good year of school. That's our main thing. So, like I said, thanks for tuning in. And once again, like I said, I have a sock page that if you want to follow, it's called Die It Down. I'm gonna put it up there. Diet Down is the Instagram as well. To go follow it. My girls page, I'll put it there next time. _Diddy_girls. And then also we have our The Assignment podcast on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So definitely follow all 3. It's spelled exactly like that. You could find us. And then I'm gonna have Petra go ahead, plug in her social media and stuff.
You can reach me at Forever Patron Denise.
Why sound like a voicemail? You can reach me.
You can reach me at Forever Patron Denise, as it is spelled on the screen on Instagram and on YouTube. But I also have a link on my Instagram, which is probably the best way to reach me. And all of my social media platforms.
Right.
With my other YouTube channel and TikTok and Twitter and whatever
All of
is
that.
listed under there, because on TikTok and Twitter and some of the platforms, I have to put the number 4 where the FOR is, because it's too long.
Right.
They don't allow certain characters. So that's my suggestion. Go on Instagram, and in my link, you'll see my link tree. All of the information is there.
Right.
And I just celebrated 1,000 subscribers. So look out for the gift away. You do not want to miss it.
Please get there. Be there bright and early. Y'all say, like I said, y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Thanks for chiming in. And so with that being said,
Class dismissed.
bye everybody. Have a good Sunday.
Bye.